Let's make a retro bowling cake. I first melted some white chocolate and then used the silicone mold to shape it into bowling pins. And to complete the look, I added a classic red stripe made out of fondant. The cake itself is a chocolate lover's dream with chocolate cake, chocolate buttercream, and mini M&Ms. The colors for the party are vintage retro yellow, red, and blue. I took the leftover yellow fondant from the cake and mixed it in with some brown fondant, which I used to marble to get a wood grain effect. I then cut it into rectangular pieces like the boards that would line a bowling lane. My toxic trait is that I like to do things quickly and I often don't spend a lot of time measuring them out perfectly, so I did have to rework these pieces a little bit to get them to fit, but I'm happy with how it all came together in the end. Moving on to the bowling ball itself, I decided to make Rice Krispie treats in order to get a really round and lightweight shape. I poured them out into a dish and then let them cool a little bit before greasing up my gloves and then pushing them gently into a round shape, which I'm kind of used to doing since I make so many cake pops. I pushed a lollipop stick into the ball so I could attach it to the cake later and then covered it in buttercream so that I could stick fondant onto it. I marbled the fondant like you see on bowling balls, and then I started sticking it onto the Rice Krispie treat, which was really hard to put fondant onto a round object. I've never tried this before and it was very frustrating. Getting back to the cake, I started placing the bowling pins to see how I would space everything out. I made the bowling pins hollow so that I could put these straws into the cake to hold the bowling pins on since they were a little bit heavy and this would add a lot of extra stability. Now popping on the bowling ball and adding the number 6, then I traced his name from a printout onto fondant before adding that to the cake. And here is the retro bowling cake. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please follow for more.